Some people say that we make a beautiful couple. And by people, I mean my grandma. My grandma says that.
Thank you, Elaine.
Yeah. Thank you, Elaine. But I don't believe that's true because I know that with makeup on, this beautiful lady is way out of my league. So for today's video, I wanted to put you in my makeup to show how beautiful you are.
I've never been put in your makeup. You're gonna make me beautiful.
I am gonna make you beautiful.
What else are we doing now?
But as I'm doing your beautiful, beautiful makeup, I also ask people to ask me whatever questions that they have wanted to ask us.
It's been like a year since we did a Q&A, I think.
I just post it as an ask us anything. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna throw to my phone, throw to Instagram and see what the people want to know. That's the plan.
Sounds good. What are you doing?
Why were you there? You smell like you stepped in the poop of your little box, bug. You smell stinky.
Stinky. Be gone, stinky.
Unironically, the first question we got was show pussy, in brackets, bug.
Oh,
So,
done.
Ding,
Do we do it
ding.
again?
no.
Okay.
First question, how funny is he off camera?
I can't answer that question.
I know. I'd say funnier.
What?
I think you're funnier to me off camera because sometimes I think juicy funny is funny equals loud.
Yeah.
And sometimes funny equals loud is overwhelming for me. But I feel like in person, you make me laugh all the time.
Oh.
I would like to hope that feeling is mutual.
I just make fart noises all the time. You
That's-
laugh. That's it. That's the only thing she laughs at.
It's not true.
It's really funny. Like a toddler. And she just cackling every single time. There's nothing else that she even laughs at.
It's not true. Yeah, I think you're funnier to me off camera.
Aw.
I think that's a pillar of our relationship that we laugh all the time.
She's also very funny. I think funnier off camera as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I funnier off camera?
Because I think you're less nervous.
Yeah, I'm less anxious.
You gotta get naked and covered in cheese on the internet. It makes you stop being anxious about really anything.
I hate to tell you this, but I don't think I can get naked in cheese.
Why not?
I can't.
You do it anyways. What's the difference what's the difference if you're filming it?
So true. I'm just gonna do your eyebrows to start. I just like them out. Oh, fun fact. I don't do what I'm gonna have to do with Gage because I don't have eyebrows.
They were fake.
Of course they were fake. My eyebrows and
Pickles
my
under
boobs.
my-
So I'm just gonna do your eyebrows.
Okay.
I'm just making it up. I don't know. I don't know if any of you people have this happen to you too, but I have dark brown hair and everything else is really light, except for my mustache for some reason.
You
Apparently
beat
that's
me
coming
to
in,
it.
coming in nice and well. I don't know why. I've never had any dark hair in my life. My leg hair is like really sparse and blonde. My eyebrows are really sparse and blonde. My eyelashes are really light. But not the mustache. That
Nice,
can come in
thick
real
mustache.
thick and dark. Man, I don't like my mid to late 20s. I'm not rocking with it.
Classic. Mid to late 20 mustache.
Mid to late 20 mustache moment. Hey, look at the camera. Oh, no, this way. You're gonna get your eyebrows waxed in a couple of days.
Yes! And my bowl.
And I'm gonna get my mustache.
Oh.
I wish it was a joke, but it's not. Another question before the other eyebrow. Which one of you likes men more? It's equal.
Yeah, it's equal.
It's equal.
We've had this conversation.
Equal lack of men, equal lack of women. Will Bug get any siblings?
Yes.
Yes.
We have big
We're-
sibling plans for
We're
Bug.
actively looking for siblings. If anyone wants to audition for the role of Bug's sibling,
Bug. Bug.
Huh?
If I call her name, she knows her name so well. She just
Yeah.
will instantly divert attention and just start coming towards you.
she's very smart.
Buggy will be getting a brother and or sister.
We're looking hopefully for a brother.
Yeah. Look at how long the fur is between her toes. Look at that. That's fur from between her toes. It's like she got little like ice pick shoes on.
But we're looking for a sibling for her. We're looking for another Persian. It doesn't have to have little legs. It doesn't have to have little legs. And we're hoping for either brown or grey or black or just anything.
Just not ginger.
Just not a ginger.
We hate gingers now.
Mm-hmm.
We've had enough of them.
We have, Buggy. We've had enough of you. We just don't know how to get rid of you.
You poor stink kid. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, we want another Persian because Bug's temperament is like
Amazing.
perfect.
She's pretty silly little guy. Like I wouldn't say she's like a lazy cat at all. She's kind of always like f***ing with something or like walking around or being some sort of annoyance.
Yeah.
But she's very sweet.
She's very sweet and very loving.
But she's not like one of those cats that like you barely even know that they're there.
Yeah.
Like you're very aware at all times of Bug in the room.
Yeah.
This is my eyebrows, by the way.
Robbie Rotten. And I'll even them up once I have concealer.
Do you fart?
I fart so bad. My farts be smelling like eggs if I've eaten anything that I'm intolerant to.
Which
like
is always.
rotten ones.
Which is always.
Not always,
Just like every other day.
maybe.
Because you go one day without eating something and be like, you know,
I deserve a
I've
little
done
treat.
pretty good.
Your farts don't smell, but your poops do.
Thanks.
And that's because you, for some reason, think that putting the fan on in the bathroom makes
what
the
it's there
smell
for.
go away. But really, it just like stirs it up a little bit. Yeah,
Not true.
it is. What's the key to a happy relationship?
I would say just be clear with people.
Direct communication.
You know,
and
there's
good boundary setting skills.
There's people that will be upset by something that someone does or the way they act or something they say or how they talk to them or something, and they just won't say anything for like a year. You know that? Like for like a year.
Or
Like,
they just don't say anything ever.
yeah.
Like they don't.
And then they break up because they just
never communicate.
never communicate. There's just people who literally have a problem and never communicate it. It's just crazy. Like I rearrange everything in the shower all the time.
Piss me off.
And then Liv will go, it's really annoying when you do that. Now I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
And so many people will just never even have an interaction that normal in an entire relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah, communicate. It's, I'd say, the biggest thing
It kind of is the biggest thing.
out
Because
of like literally anything.
I think you're always going to disagree. You're always going to hurt each other's feelings at some point. You're always going to have moments where you're moody or upset or, you know, say something wrong, but you just have to be willing to take accountability for it and not have an ego, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I think that's why our relationship works. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get this in your eyeballs.
It's okay.
Not in, but just like, yeah, do that. That's good.
Ah!
Chantal, can you just like lower the volume down for me?
Ah!
That's really nice.
She's powdering my eyes. Ah!
I'm foundationing your eyes. Foundation. Done. Now you look like a porcelain doll, just like me.
Look like long legs.
True.
Look like long. I look like Nicolas Cage.
Next question. Ooh, would you ever get matching tattoos?
Yeah.
Yes, we kind of have loose plans too.
Yeah. I'd definitely get matching tattoos.
Yeah, I would get matching tattoos, but I wouldn't get like
Like a name.
Even if we were married, I would never get your name tattooed.
No.
Imagine like right on my ass cheeks.
Just like Gage
property of
Gibson.
Gage Gibson.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. Yeah.
That's disgusting. No, I would never do that.
What about juicy fruit snacks?
Oh, that's
Instead.
that's different.
Yeah. If you're like one of the motherfuckers that got like giant cursive letters Bianca
Christina's.
Bianca down your fucking forearm, you
Oh.
probably live a very tormented life.
Do you know what I do understand it for? Your kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, kids are different.
Yeah.
You don't break up with your kids.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, you're not supposed to. You can.
You don't get cheated on by your kids.
You can break up with your kids. You're not supposed to.
They do find a way to do that. I am more of a tea drinker and Gage is more of a coffee drinker. He loves his coffee. I like some good teas. I also like dainty, beautiful things. So I really want to get like a tiny little, like a teacup or a teapot somewhere. In this style. And Gage would probably get a coffee cup in like this style.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah. Now I'm doing your concealer and using entirely too much. Hee hee hee.
Whoa.
That's how I turn you into me, because that's what I do. I'm just covering your monobrow. Your very slight
Don't
monobrow.
damage it, please.
Oh, never.
I've been growing it for days.
Whoa, you can't keep lifting your eyebrows.
Why?
Your makeup's getting into your forehead wrinkles. No!
Sorry, I'll try not to. I can't help my forehead wrinkles. There's nothing I can do about it.
Botox would disagree.
Look at her. Look at her. He's eating the fucking computer chair arm. Okay, that's an $1,800 chair. Can you stop that?
That's a Herman Miller, you freak.
Look at her. She's actually eating it. She's put like 20 holes in it. Fucking, what are you doing? That chair cost about as much as you, kid. All right? You're gonna have to get a job to fix this, or I'm gonna put you out on the street.
Ooh, you little
Look at you.
freak.
All right, looking good.
Ooh la la.
Sorry, I wore my long legs today.
Who is more dominant in their relationship? I personally like to think to have a successful relationship, there is neither person is being dominant nor submissive. I think a relationship is a partnership, so I don't think it requires either person to be domineering or the other person to be submissive. I think it's like you're doing a delicate dance, you know?
Yeah.
It takes two to tango.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. There's like any designated designated role, or there should be any designated role
No.
in that way.
Are you happy with what you do in life now, and what did you want to be when you were kids? We both wanted to be musicians.
I did. I want to be a musician pretty much since I was like a wee boy.
And I wanted to be a singer since I was like, came out the womb.
But I would say I'm pretty happy with what I do.
I agree. I think like it's still something that I can be really creative in. And as soon as I started watching YouTube when I was like 14, 15, like I like really loved it. And that's definitely something that I wanted to do as well. It's definitely something that I want to get more creative in. It's something that I really want to branch out in as well. I think like as a person, I like do better with others. And I feel like I incidentally create like a majority of my content with him just because we get along so well and we make good content together. And we're always together, like
Every day.
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
And we're just there. But I would really like to and intend to collaborate with like a lot more people and kind of branch out into an, I guess,
Other people.
yeah, a space that's like totally separate from the boys, because I feel like I really need to find something that like is totally my own, separate from anybody else's audience. I think that'll be a lot more fulfilling for me.
Oh, show. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube since 2008.
Yeah.
And I only recently started making money from it. So I'm pretty happy. I was doing this anyways, so.
Yeah. How did you find out that you liked each other? You remember?
Yeah, of course. No, wait, what do you mean?
I don't know how that.
I was waiting for you to be like, oh, here's how.
I don't know. I can't remember like having a first moment of like liking you. I just thought you were like very physically attractive. And I saw you. Oh, I remember what it was. Tanner shared the post of you hitting 1 million, and from my recollection, you looked really handsome in the post. And
I probably did.
yeah, and I was like, whoa, didn't know Tanner's old editor
Handsome man.
was that handsome.
Yeah.
So then I went to your profile and I started following you. I think I was attracted to you, but like not when I like started liking you.
Yeah.
What about me?
I saw Liv and I was like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
When
I don't even know. Forever ago.
it was
In like a Tanner video or something.
yeah.
And then I followed you for a long time, but you're just like a person I followed. And yeah, I remember seeing this beautiful lady and I was like, look at this beautiful lady. And then I said, I need to get me that beautiful lady.
I need me some.
I
of
need
that.
me some of that beautiful lady. And the rest is history.
Oh yeah, I can't remember whether we answered this in like last year's video. Our first interaction was not in the boys video. Like our first interaction was not you saying at Liv Bev, I want to eat your ass.
No,
That was not near anywhere close to our first interaction.
no.
I think we'd been like talking and flirting for like 6 months by that point, and that's why the boys made you tweet
Yeah,
it.
that wasn't actually
Because-
our first interaction.
No, because they knew that we were talking, but we were deliberately not doing anything publicly.
Yeah.
So they made you tweet it because
It made it look like I was tweeting at some person I didn't know.
Yeah. Now you really are starting to look like me.
Ow.
So I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you to close your eyes. You're powdered now. Yay!
Hi, girls. Hey, women. I have makeup on.
Girly girl, girly girl.
At Charlie XCX. Bright is bloody brilliant.
How old were we when we first met? 22.
Then I would have been 21.
I'm not a creep.
I'm not a weirdo.
You were 21, I was 22. I'm 6 months older than Gage.
Yeah. Bit creepy. Bit freaky. Age
Yeah.
gap kind of concerning.
Someone said if you had to date anyone from the boys that wasn't Gage, who would it be and why? And my immediate reaction was,
Margot.
no, Josh for a day so I could be his worst nightmare.
Just to torment him.
Yeah.
Just as the final prank.
Yeah. I think I know Josh and Margot's dynamic so well that I could be just Josh's worst nightmare. Like
Yeah,
I
you know enough to like make it as awful of a day as possible.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Margot.
That goes without saying, but that's not one of the boys.
Look at
That's
Bug. She looks like
literally
a fucking piece of lint. That's a cat. That's a cat. It looks like a pile of fucking cheese puffs or something. Look at this. Ready?
Baby.
Be honest, do you really keep fan mail?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
50-50, I would say.
Yeah, I would say I keep the funny stuff.
Funny stuff or the stuff that's like actually really
Yeah,
talented.
I keep all the fan art.
Yeah. Even if it's god awful.
Yeah, even if it's got I keep all the fan art and then I keep the interesting items.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long I will keep them, who knows, but I keep the interesting items.
Liv, what's your daily routine?
Wake
Hi.
up. Ah! Go to sleep.
Hi, I'm Liv. I'm extremely organized. This is my day-to-day schedule. Here you go. These are the things that I repeat every day. Sometimes I don't, and then I forget because I have ADHD, and then I fall into a deep bout of depression, and it takes me a lot of time to get back into routine again, and then I'm fine for a little while.
Really cool. Did you guys see all those words and stuff? Pretty cool.
True story. When are you getting married? In all caps.
Now! I do. The ring pop.
Unironically, we have said that when we get engaged that I want to do it with a ring pop.
A purple one.
Yeah, purple one. Because I am down to get married, but I don't be rocking with traditional marriage like that. So I think personally, and you're on board for this too.
Go down to the courthouse, get officially married, go buy a 12-pack, get a Motel 8.
Yeah, boy.
Honeymoon, do some donuts in the parking lot, out, gone.
A serious answer? Probably in the next few years.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I'm down with the ring pop idea because I think it's a lot more romantic considering you have to like swap rings and like wear them for your whole life. I hate the idea of wearing a wedding band and an engagement ring. So I'd rather just be proposed to with whatever and then go away on a trip. We both have this jeweler that we like buy each other gifts from, and I'd rather go there for a long weekend in New York so we can design like rings with each other that kind of like match. So if we're gonna wear like rings for the rest of our lives to like symbolize that we're together, then we might as well really love the rings and have them be matching and, you know, both equally as beautiful. I hate the idea that like the woman gets to have a really expensive ring and then the man doesn't, and it's just like a plain boring ring.
I've never understood why you're supposed to surprise the lady with a ring.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's just such an unnecessary gamble.
I know. Like, what if you
fucking hate it?
Yeah, what if you hate it?
Surprise.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, long tangent because I thought it would be interesting, but probably in the next few years, 2, 3,
In the next 1 year.
the next few years. Do you know what I've never understood about weddings, like rings and stuff too? How people like don't, maybe we are autistic.
Sorry, I was flicking off bug.
Fair enough. Was yours childhood's different? If so, how? In a lot of ways, extremely different. In a lot of ways, very similar.
Yeah, I would say so.
I feel like we experienced the fundamental things that like made us who we are, but in totally different ways. Like we ended up having the same
Similar
experiences and like feelings, like the same emotional experiences, but in totally different upbringings.
Yeah, I would say like our upbringings were pretty polar opposite.
Yeah.
In terms of like how we grew up and the situations we grew up and stuff.
For sure. Financially speaking, like totally.
I would just say like, even just the things that we did too.
Yeah.
But like, I would say our childhoods weren't very similar in that regard.
No. What stuff do you think about when that question is asked?
Well, I would say like, you didn't really have any period of goonery in your life.
No. I was a very well-behaved teenager. I think a lot of my growing up experience culminated in I didn't do a lot of things because I didn't have a lot of friends. So like I didn't have like a group of people that I like went out and had like wild goon experiences with. But I think you've always had like a really solid friendship group.
Yeah.
Who you had that kind of like teenage experience with, but I didn't have that.
Yeah, definitely.
I had like fandoms and like special interests and such that I like was very into. I'd say that was different about our childhoods.
Yeah.
But I think we ended up having like a lot of experiences that made us into very compatible, well-rounded people, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of like similar takeaways and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
at least I feel like.
Yeah. This is your, what is this called again? Sparkle.
My sparkle.
Yeah, I put it under the eyebrow bone and on the apples of your cheekies and on the tip of your nose. That's how I do my makeup. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's what I do.
It just makes it shiny.
Yeah, it just adds a dimension to your face.
Put it on my whole face.
Put it on my hole.
Put it on my hole. Put the shiny stuff on my hole.
Put the glitter on my hole.
Put the glitter on my hole.
How long have you been together and has it always been easy? I think it's been particularly difficult circumstances, but a particularly easy person to go through them with.
Yeah. I think that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, like I think we've been through a lot of different experiences in our relationship that like would probably end a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But I think we just do a good way of
Managing it and getting through it together.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like living basically and growing up and having families and friends on the total opposite side of the planet is very hard. Plus just like a bunch of life experiences that I think we've had to go through like together and just normal relationship stuff as well. Like other people I think probably wouldn't have made it through, but
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to like, you know, grow and cultivate a relationship when the person lives on the polar opposite side of the planet. But
yeah.
I feel like we've done a really good job.
I agree. People always ask about kids, and that's something that I feel like is definitely a personal thing that I don't really want to talk about. But to give like a brief insight, I would say that the distance also plays into that as well. You know, like it's a very big proponent of whether that would ever happen or not. I don't like to talk about it because I just think like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, I don't really find much value in talking about it because it's not really a now thing.
No, it's not a now thing. And I think it's different for everyone. I think it's personal for everyone. And I don't like the idea of like I like being judged for something that I think like not everyone is going to have the same worldview and opinion on, and your opinions may change over time. And I think it's very like subjective. I think we would be great parents, but I don't know if we necessarily will, but only time will tell.
Yeah.
Tips on how to make a long distance relationship easier or more manageable.
Have Marnie.
Have Marnie. I always feel so bad when people are like, I'm in a long distance relationship and everyone's telling me that it's gonna fail, but you give me hope. I'm like, I hate to
You
tell
have to have Marnie, or somebody has to just be very, very willing to move.
Yeah.
Which sometimes people are, but
a lot of the time people won't be because they have their full family and friends and jobs and life set up in a totally different place.
yeah.
And I don't think it's always healthy to give up all of yourself to be with another person.
Unless you like, I don't know, you ain't got shit going on.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
yeah, and you can reinvent yourself.
if
in a
you're
new
like,
place.
oh, I'm not really close to any of my family. And like one
My
friend.
friends kind of suck.
I have one friend. I don't really care too much for this place. Then it's like, yeah.
Yeah, then just move to be with them, you know?
Yeah.
Build a new life with that person.
And if it don't work, then move somewhere else. But
Start again.
yeah, I would say Marnie.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does come down to that a lot of the time. And I think trust as well. For us, like, I don't know. I just think like I've never not trusted you.
Yeah, I've never, feel like we're both lucky. We both don't really worry or have to worry about anything like that.
No.
Never really have.
I've never been like, oh, I'm not going to see my boyfriend for 3 months. I really hope
Hope you don't act up.
I hope you don't act up. Like,
Yeah.
I just know that you would never. I think you would sooner die.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think if you don't feel that way and you can't feel that way,
That's something to
a
figure
long
out.
distance relationship especially is not for you. Oh yeah, pretty princess.
I'm looking good.
Yeah,
Looking good.
Looking pretty beautiful. Now it's time for the eye makeup, which we basically have the same face of makeup on right now, except for eye makeup.
Okay, let's do it. Is gay okay? No way, Jose.
Is gay okay? I think they meant to say gauge. Then
Oh.
again, I don't know.
Guess I need to stand very still and keep my eyes closed.
Yes, it's time for eyeliner, which is hard.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty slay. Looks pretty Gangnam style. Looks pretty skibbity. Pretty
What? Other eye.
Whoa!
Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, is that all of it?
Well, I'll do lashes and a little bit of lipstick, and then you're good. Do you want to
Okay.
pick a final question?
What was your morning routine?
True. Last step is lipstick, but you guys asked what our favorite photos of each other are.
Ooh.
Silly Goofy, this is my favorite photo of Gage. Not Silly Goofy, this is my favorite photo of Gage.
Silly Goofy, here's my favorite photo of Liv. Not Silly Goofy, here's my favorite photo of Liv. And this is my foot.
Cool.
Yeah.
As promised, this is Gage turned into me.
You gotta recruit me.
You totally, 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 to. You totally, 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 to. You totally, 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 to.
Whoa.
That's you with my makeup on.
Whoa. That's crazy. There you go. There you go, guys.
Wow, beautiful queen. Slay, slay. Minus fake lashes. When I do my full face, I do fake lashes.
You know what I mean?
So true. On God.
Give me money. I want money.
Me too.
There you go, guys.
Do you want me to make it a little bit more realistic?
Yeah.
I didn't have a wig, but Gage has a wig for Bowler's Gate.
Look, that's crazy.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. The baddest bitch on the block, other than this one, who is indeed the baddest bitch. But the second baddest bitch on the block.
Come stand back here.
Pretty crazy. Pretty good.
Strike your pose.
Pretty.
Hey guys, it's Liv. I just wanted to interrupt the video quickly right before the end to say I got this video idea from a video that we did on the girls channel all the way like maybe 3 or so years ago now. And it was my idea that we put forward that we do the boys makeup, and it was really fun, so I thought I would do it again. But I completely forgot that the reason why it was on my mind was because Margot had said that she was gonna do it. So make sure that you go and check out Margot's video. Her and Josh just did a Q&A, but Josh didn't do the makeup, so he said if they get a certain amount of likes that he'll do it, so make sure to go there and check out the video and like it.
Look at Bug. She went to scratch my butt and then the chair started rotating. She pushed off of me. Crazy. Crazy! What?
Bonus question. Will there be another Meat Baby video? Not Meat Baby, but by the time this is up, I'm pretty sure that we will have just released a video called Pie Baby.
A new baby. A new baby in town.
Born.
That's right.
So if you want to watch that video, make sure to click here.
Yeah. Click right here. Watch the Meat Baby. See what happens.
Or subscribe here, or watch, I don't know, whatever the f this is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not as cool as Pie Baby though. You should watch Pie Baby. It's one of my favorites.